Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In response to my last video about how to speed up compilation of AUR packages, I've been asked to do a demonstration of sorts on how I make a desktop look like I do in the system here. This is just KDE Manjaro, and started out just like this. So we're going to start with a blank KDE distro here. All I did was update the system. First thing we want to do, we'll make sure Gwake works. So this is just F12, or Yakwake, sorry. We're going to do, first thing we want to manage the height up to, I think I have mine at 90. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the keyboard shortcuts. And what I do is activate, let's just do F12, see where it is. There it is. We're going to change that to, I put it as this squiggly thing, which is just below escape on your keyboard. That way it's just easier to get to than F12. Your left hand's right there anyways. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a sudo pacman just to make sure. SYYU should be updated. Okay, now we're going to do a sudo pacman s vim. Sure. And we're going to do, let's see if Yart works. I can't remember if it does out of the box. I think it does. Packer. Yep, it does. Packer color is what I have. Packer color is, where is it? There it is. Hasn't been updated in a while. Oh well, I'm pretty sure that's the one I use. Let me check here. Yeah, we'll just use Packer color. Pretty sure that's what I'm using. It's in my ZSH file. Nope. Nope. Continue. Alright, so while that's, actually I might need to do so yeses and nos and all that stuff. Continues, okay, good. And now we're going to do Yart ZSH Packer to get the ZSH Packer color. Yeah, we want that. No, continue that. We got ZSH installing. Now we're going to do Yart ZSH. Get all this stuff installed. Your mouse should work with Yakwake. Let's see. We want. Just give me just a second here. I'm going to my other screen. ZSH. What do I have installed here? I have ZSH. So 130.31. 57's already installed. Okay. So this will be 1, which is, or 2. Sorry, 2's already in. 31 and 32, or 30 and 31. Okay, so just 30, 31. Those are the on my ZSH and something else. It's on my ZSH there. Continue, sure, and Powerline themes, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a change shell s bin ZSH. We're going to do a sudo su. Getting too quick for myself here. And we're going to do change shell s bin ZSH. Exit. And what we should do now is log back out and back in. So I'll be right back after logging out and back in. Alright, I've logged back out and back in, and I need to change the display monitor again because it keeps going back to 2560. There we go. Now we're back. So now we have ZSH. So we're going to go to a couple places here. Now you could, so I'm gonna explain once we get there. We're gonna do what is it? GitHub.com msjche. We're gonna go to dotfiles desktop or laptop. They're very similar. We're going to go to tmux.conf. We're gonna go to vimrc. The problem is the shrc is we need to get this stuff. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Fine. And msjche. We're gonna go to desktop. We're going to get. Where is the link? Can't remember. Just here, I guess. I think that should work. So just real quick, we're going to do a Yowert. We're going to search for Git. Or this is to Pacman. Git. I'm pretty sure it's already installed. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're going to go clear. Forgot I don't have all my passwords here. So print working directory. Let's go to make a directory and call it git. cd git. We're going to git clone and Control-Shift-V to get that the dot files. That'll just dump it in here. I would make another file called dotfiles, and then everything in dotfiles desktop would be in dotfiles. But we'll just rename this. It's probably easier. Okay, so once this downloads, I'll show you what I did, and you can do it this way, or you could just copy and paste to the correct locations. But I actually use symlinks, so I can actually cd dotfiles and lstra. So this has the .git, and I can actually git status. And it'll say you're up to date. You can actually update to GitHub this way, and you can have a relatively small ignore. So if you have if you go back to home and you have a bunch of files in there, and you want to get back up in Git, then you have to have a huge ignore file where it's not going to look at So let's just go back to home. You have to tell it to ignore desktop, documents, Git, it downloads all the dot files everywhere. Or you could cd back to Git, dot files. You can have everything in here. You can have everything in here always up to date and have symlinks to it. So I don't know, it's up to you, whichever way you want to do it. Let's do a couple other things. So when you're customizing Yakwake, it doesn't work so well to go to the configure Yakwake because there's fewer options. So what you do is you go to terminal, console, do all your customization here. Oops. Alt drag doesn't work with in VirtualBox. Or yeah, see I did it again. It just drags the whole window. Anyways, let's go do settings. Where is it? Let's get out of there first. Settings, no, it's right click here. Yeah, edit current profile. So your appearance is in here. Maya is the default theme. So what I'm going to do here is just change the transparency a bit. It's too far. Maybe a little bit less than that. That's probably good. So there's your transparency. So now when Yakwake comes up, it should be the same way. Well, maybe not. Manage profiles. Maybe it is in here. No, see, it doesn't work for some reason. No, I guess it'll work this way. Screw it. So I think it was right about there. Okay. There we go. So there's your transparency. So what we're going to do now is we're going to copy a few of the things. We're going to copy only the things that actually, let's list out what's in config. Cd config, whatever. LTRA. So that's just a few of the applications. You can move those things if you want to. but we're going to cd dot dot clear and ls in here. Okay, so there's all this stuff in here. Okay, we're gonna move. You can move fonts, Vim, RC, Vim folder, Tmux, MoJo's, and that'll be it. So we're gonna do just copy, and I think you might need a recursive here, and go to dot fonts to home, and just put a / there. And do the same thing for dot vim rc to home, and do the same thing for dot vim to home. Another thing you could do is lns dot tmux dot conf to home. That's what I do. Or you could copy. So let's just do this one just to show the difference. So we just did that there. So let's where are we again? So let's do cd dot 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 and cd dot dot. Sorry. So ls ltra. You're going to see one of these is a symlink. The tmux is a symlink. We didn't actually move it. We just pointed this when we get the rest of everything installed. Get my ZSHRC in here, you're going to see this is like a light blue. Just for instance, if I drop out of this real quick and we do LA, which is short for what I just did, you're going to see this is what it'll look like right here. This Vim is actually pointed to get .files. So that's what that LNS did. So there's that. Okay, so let's clear, and let's head up to Git, make sure we have everything we want. See, I have shortcuts. So that's just LA for in my ZSHRC. It'll just be LA. But anyways, oh yeah, we need. We'll try this again. Sometimes this doesn't work though, so you got to be a little careful. .omyzsh to home, and we're going to do the same for .zsh to home. Okay, so now we're going to do cd back to home, lsltra. A couple of these you see are symlinks. A couple of these, like .vimrc and vim, are hard linked. So if you make changes here, they won't make changes back in Git. You make changes here, and they will make changes back to the Git folder. So anyways, if you don't follow me, maybe it's safer. If you don't follow that, maybe it's safer to just copy them over and not use symlinks. So let's do source, I think this works, .zshrc. No? Well, sometimes, like I said, sometimes this doesn't work. So we're going to remove .zshrc. I don't know why. And we're going to copy from git .files .zsh to here, which is a dot. And we'll do the same source there. So neofetch. That's in the .vim folder, so we're going to remove .vim, and we're going to, no, that's actually, that should work. Neo bundle. Did that stuff not, I gotta check something real quick. Well, it's showing up here. Huh. Everything's working. Bear with me just a second here. So if we go into .vim and we do plugin, I think, no, autoload, bundle, yeah, these need to be actually cloned. So what you would do is you'd go neo bundle, copy, you're going to go to cd.vim, and we're going to go to bundle, I think. And bundle. Yeah, okay, so we're going to why is there a lock? Okay, we're going to do RM Neo bundle and RM Neo bundle, and we're going to do insert recursively. Oh, yeah, derp. There we go. So ls, okay, they're no longer there, so we'll do git clone, and this will be Neo bundle. And what was the other one? It was Vim airline. So we'll do, what are we doing on Yahoo? Do Vim airline. I should see, yeah, Vim airline GitHub. Do the same thing. README, check and make sure you're doing it correctly. Starter, extras. Yeah, that should be fine. I hope. Git clone. ls, we got a Vim airline, Vim Gotham. We need to do probably the same thing for Vim Gotham, but anyways, source. Let's just do capital Z and see if it works. Oh, I know why neofetch didn't work. So sorry. So we'll do Y, which is search, and neofetch. Yeah, obviously this is, I was thinking it was one of the Vim plugins, but neofetch is what gives the distro information, kind of like Archie. So my bad. We didn't have to do that, although maybe you did because they were, they needed to be done anyways, so. Install. Continue, yes, and Z. Okay, so there's that. Now the next thing we're going to do is install Tmux, so Y Tmux. And it's in community, so we didn't need to use Yart. And now, since you have a Tmux, you should be able to just type Tmux. Okay, so for some reason that didn't work. How many versions are there? Let me check something real quick. Hold on just a second. By Tmux. Yeah, I have the same one installed, 2.2.1. All right. We're going to check the ZSH real quick. Yes, we do want to install. So that Neo bundle is going to find itself and it's going to update itself. So one of the ways to install everything is through pathogen, where you just place things in bundle. Neofetch, you can actually search for it, but that's all Vim stuff. So okay, and we have a Powerline theme. So it looks like we're not finding it, because when we sudo su, oops. Exit. We're not finding the Powerline theme. So let's do an ls ltra. Actually, just do la now. For some home la. For some reason, this omyzsh doesn't look like it's working, so we're going to remove it. .omyzsh, and we're going to copy from git .files.o myzsh to here. Yeah, so we do have to go back to here and make this recursively. Now we do Z again. This should work. Okay, it did. Now with the Powerline themes need to be installed, so we'll do Y Powerline. Now, I'm not exactly sure. I hate when I do that. I'm going to drop out of here. We're going to do Y Powerline. Quite a few of them installed here, so we're going to do 2, 3, 18, 2, 3, 18. Okay. 2, 3, 18. Let's check and make sure. So those are scroll bar isn't working. I don't know why. Powerline common, Powerline fonts. This might take a little bit to install. Okay, I'm going to log out real quick and see if that fixes some of the issues. So I'll be right back. I'm actually going to reboot and I'll be back. Alright, welcome back. So everything was installed. Looks like we have our nice little arrows, which is what we wanted. Let's do an EZ real quick and make sure that our airline theme is working. It looks like it is. So you got your pretty little airline themes, you got your ZSH, and everything looks good. There was an error there. What was that error? Syntax highlighting. So EZ, let's go to the bottom, just capital G, and you'll see that the syntax highlighting, it says it's in my get ZSH highlighting, so let's go ahead and do that now. Go to internet, and let's do ZSH highlighting syntax. There we go. And let's grab that, copy. Let's exit, go to git, git clone, and shift control V to paste. And let's do an ls. So it says it's ls and then ls the ZSH. So it says, so anyways, that's what it says it is. So EZ, and we go to the bottom, shift G, and it should say git syntax highlighting, and then inside of that should be this .zsh. And ls, yeah, actually, anyways, it's right here. That's what it's looking for, or there, actually here. So anyways, this should work now. So let's just do Z again, which should load. So ls, so home, cd.config. See how it underlines there? So that means the syntax highlighting is working. So yeah, see how it underlines? So that's good. So home, Z. Okay, now let's do Tmux. It still says too many levels of symbolic links. Don't know why. So let's try to figure out why. Let's do exit and LA, and tmux.conf might be goofy because I symlinked it. So rm.tmux, and copy git dotfiles.tmux to here, and let's do tmux again. No, it's still saying there doesn't like something about it. I don't know why. It's right off of my machine. So one other thing I could try. I think I updated it on my dot file. So what is it? Pastebin.com. Pastebin.com. Login. I think it's. Come on, what is it? There it is. Yeah, there it is. I think I might have just updated it here. So let's just go down to the paste-friendly version. Select all. Control C to copy. Kate. Actually, let's do it this way. Kate. Oops. Kate.tmux.conf. Oops, bring this up here. Select all, delete, Control V paste, Control S save, Control W close, Control Q quit. Now let's try this again. Tmux close sessions or something. pkill tmux whatever. Home and z tmux. There we go. Now we have Control A is your active, and then you can hit the arrow button below your backspace, which is a vertical line, to give you a vertical split. Control A minus sign gives you a horizontal split. Control A C, and these are separate. So Control A, let go of the keyboard, hit C to get you a new plane. You can Control A, let go of the keyboard, minus sign. So there's Tmux. Excellent. Of course, if you want the same programs I'm running, just do Y for Yart, which is in my ZSH now running, and just type in htop, and I did the Vi version, I believe. Htop. A little bit hard to see in this with this. Yeah, htop vim, I think it is 6. And while that's downloading, what is my... Actually, I don't need to do it there. I can do it here. You can bring up easy, do a / for search, htop. I guess I don't have it in here. Oh yeah, sorry, easy, it's not what I'm looking for. It's graph. It is speedometer. Okay. Z. Back. Oh, so to cycle through Windows, it's Alt, J, and K. So Alt, J goes to the top right, J again down, K goes up, so Alt, K, Alt, K, Alt, J, Alt, J. And then go Control A plus, and then let go and hit C. To go between screens is Alt, L to the right and Alt, H to the left. Or Alt, L, you can step through it, or you can go back and forth. So, sorry for all the shortcuts, but it is on YouTube, you can slow it down. That's all on my tmux.conf, by the way, I think. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's just do pack htop, that's fine. Pack is short for Pac-Man, -S. Let's just do htop, and let's do Y, and let's do Y for speedometer. One's fine. So while that's installing, let's see what terminal font I have. I can't remember. Shoot, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. So let's just go to terminal, console. Let's see, what do I have? Edit current profile, appearance. I have liberation mono. So that's how you make sure you get these things to line up well. So pretty much the only thing you're affecting is your neofetch. Liberation mono for Powerline. Reload. So let's do, see if I can get into this time. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't let you do it. Maybe right click. Yes, sometimes when you get manage profiles, it doesn't come up. So you need to go terminal, right click, edit current profile, appearance, select font. Oops, did it again. Liberation mono for Powerline. Let's give it a little bit bigger text so you guys can see it. Apply, and that's a nice. Looks good in that terminal, and kind of good in this one. I don't know. There's something a little funky here. It's like it's not updating. if it's, anyways, you can play with these as well. But anyways, let's close it and hit yak wake and Tmux attach. See, we just closed yak wake, but the Tmux runs whether there's a terminal open or not. So we should be able to attach this and get, there we are, right back where we were. So it did update. Since it's large font, I'm going to change the width to 100% so you guys can see a little better. But there it is. Okay, so now that we're done with the terminal experience, you have my shortcuts. Again, the shortcuts are EZ. You have all these aliases for pretty much everything. Just take a while just to look through them. There's Pac-Man specific stuff. You know. Anyways, you have Powerline. You have fonts. You have NeoFetch. Everything's good to go. So now let's work on the desktop itself. So the thing about Manjaro KDE is it already has the icons only. So there are options. So if we go to, well, first thing, let's do this. Let's grab the height and make them a little bit bigger. I like my taskbar a little bit bigger. And then there are two different types of task managers. So let's do add widgets and just type in task. There's the task manager, which gives you the typical, you know, flat, long, elongated task manager buttons. And then what's already on here is the icons only. So if you don't have icons only, you just do get new widgets. Oops, not from local file. Add widgets, get new widgets, download new Plasma widgets, and I have things like uptime. Install it. Let's just do that one. I have net. Can't remember if this one's installed. Net speed's pretty good. I think that's the one I have. And what else do I have? No, I have this one. I can't remember what it's called. Oops. Net something. I think it's probably already up, installed. Anyways, so if you want to add a widget, so you add the, there's a couple different ways. You can go to the sys tray, and if it's already installed, then you can update it to have, where is it? There is a net or an uptime. Let's just do it this way. Add widget, uptime, and just click and drag. Put it there. Go ahead and close that, and then you can obtain widget settings. I like to do full circle, show the number on all of them, apply, and then you can do a square layout so it doesn't take up quite so much space. So that's what I have on mine. So it's just numbers until you go over it, and then it gives you days, hours, minutes, seconds. So there's that one. And let's do another widget, and let's just type in net. I think is it that one? Yeah, I think so. So let's just click and drag this into, hopefully that didn't just crash. Sometimes you can crash, you can crash it, but it looks like it might have worked. Interfaces, yeah, sure. And that's it. So this should turn into a graph if there was any traffic. It should. Yeah, there's the graph there. So there's data. Now you can change, now the colors are coming up next. So second thing you can do is you can move these. You go to the edit button, you move this to the right, and you move this to the right, and there's pretty much what I have. And there is a CPU widget. What do they call this? System load. So let's try to get that. System load. Bring this over. and right click, system load monitor. We don't want swap, we don't have it. Let's do circular, apply, and there we go. So that's exactly like what I have. Now you can play around with the date if you want. Docs, yeah, so let's do show date, show seconds. Let's do the ISO date, I think is what I have. And let's use a 24-hour clock. There, so that's pretty much what I have. We can do bold to get exactly the same. So there you go. And now the last thing we do is we go to settings and we make some appearance tweaks. We go to workspace theme. These are actually not so bad. Andromeda I actually use quite often. But if you want to download new ones, the one I'm currently using, we go to get new theme, type in glassified. It's probably just glassified. Somewhere in here. There it is, glassified. Wait for that to install. Close, glassified, apply. Bang, there it is. So there's glassified. And from there, that's pretty much it. You can get yourself a better wallpaper, I don't know. It takes a while to find ones you like, but I don't know, just pick a cool looking one. That one looks pretty cool, I guess. View image, save image as, in pictures. Right click, desktop settings, open. So there's a pretty cool looking modern desktop. You can get some, maybe a little bit kind of darker one than this, because that's a pretty light color and this kind of a background, but let's just try to find a better. There's a couple other things you can do. Might as well finish it off. So let's go back to themes. Let's go back to desktop. Let's get new theme. Loop by rating. It's always safe. Rezo, Aya, Diamond. It's all right, Diamond. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So Diamond's good. So cursor theme, we'll go to Breeze Snow and look and feel. Let's do color. I think I currently have the Maya, or a version of it, but a good one is, if you want to get one, get new schemes, Lucky Eyes. It's a good looking theme. There's Lucky Eyes, and then back, icons. Sometimes this doesn't work, at least I've had trouble. If we go, let's just do, what do I have right now? Yeah, that's just, crap, what do they call it? Numix Reborn Circle. I don't know, Numix Blue Flat, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, file not found. So sometimes you have to just download them off the, let's do rating. I've had very few of these actually work from this source. Yeah, none of these hardly ever work. Could not install, could not install. Looks like that one did. Anyways, that's how to get kind of a similar looking desktop. So if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk to you next time. Oh yeah, so sorry, I forgot there was a question. There was a question about the launcher. So let's do, in this case, let's do Manjaro icon, images, and Lou. Pictures is fine. Close. Let's do a right click and hit alternatives, and we'll go to dashboard, switch. And Manjaro's set up with the case sys menu, so when you hit Windows key, it launches. If you don't have, what is it? Let's do something real quick here. Let's check something real quick. What is it called? KSuperKey. So you need to start KSuperKey to get dashboard to launch automatically. But I think Manjaro has it automatically. So if you're on Arch, you need to run KSuperKey. So anyways, dashboard's up. So now let's do application settings. And use custom icon, search for Manjaro logo, apply, and now you look. There you go. SuperKey launches the dashboard. You can right click, add to favorites, right click, actually let's just do something like settings, system settings, right click, add to panel, and it'll add it down here. So there it is. That should get you pretty much where I am. There's not a whole lot to it, nothing like awesome or anything. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you later.